Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's me, Irvin, with another anime retro first impressions. Before anything, I do want to put a disclaimer. This did come out in 2015, technically 8 years ago, so it's not too much of a retro anime as the other ones that I've been reviewing or giving my first impressions on, but it is old enough for it to be new or unknown to some people, so which is why I'm including it in this series of older retro anime, but it's not really that old. So before you come at me, I know it's not that old. It's called Rampo Kitan, Game of Laplace. I actually was not recommended this one. I found it myself. Don't know much about it. Haven't even seen ratings. Haven't seen any reviews. To be honest, I've never even heard of this series. Oftentimes, other series I've heard at least once or have seen a reference, and this one I haven't, so I was surprised. Before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can also follow me on social media or join my Discord. It is in the description below. It is halfway in the winter season, so I am still doing reaction videos that you guys can catch, and I'm trying to post them as soon as they're released. So thank you so much for that love and support that you do show this channel. Okay, let's talk about this series. Again, Rampo Kitan, Game of Laplace. It came out in 15. I believe there's only 11 episodes out. I think that's what it was. It is subbed and dubbed both on Crunchyroll. Watch the first episode subbed. Might change to dub just so I can get through these series a lot faster. But it wasn't, I haven't really seen the difference between them, so I can't really give you a difference between sub and dub in this one in particular. But I'm going to guess this is very much like a lot of them, where really the big part of what they change is cultural words, but I'll just throw that out. Series is for sure horror. I will say suspense, mystery, and we'll just kind of wrap it all into that. It's mainly mystery. When I first saw the name and I saw the cover, I thought it was kind of be of a survival series, but even with the first half of the episode, I still thought it would. But now I'm thinking it's more going to be a mystery of what the heck happened. Now, let me explain to you what happened. The first episode, we find a boy who is waking up in a crime scene. His teacher has been mutilated and his body parts have been rearranged, and he has the murder weapon in his hand. Now, he doesn't remember himself do it. He doesn't remember really the events prior to this, but he is the #1 suspect. He has kind of what seems he kind of erases people from the world, so all you see is just kind of grayness, or almost as he's censoring people, so you don't really see every single character in the series, because in the eyes of him, I guess they don't matter. And it's not until they introduce themselves or they actually come into the crime scene as an important person, he actually acknowledges them, and they then come out as a character. So I will say that, like, there's a scene where he's in the classroom and everyone is just blurred out, and he only sees the people that I guess to him matter. He is released very quickly because there's not enough evidence other than him being in the scene of the crime that it was him. So kind of stuff goes back to normal, and he immediately notices that in itself is strange. The new teacher is very bubbly, and he doesn't know what to do about her. And he goes and finds the investigator, who happens to be a student within the class, who's doing the investigation on the crime. And he just tells him, I'm bored. I'm actually thrilled with this whole event, and I want to know who did it, how it happened, and so on and so forth. And the investigator kind of buys into it. Like, I'm not really sure who the killer is, but he buys into it, and he's like, yeah, then let me let you help out. But at the same time, he kind of keeps him at bay, I want to say. So That in a nutshell is the first episode. There's a lot of talking. There's a lot of flashbacks to what might have been, and that's really it. I do want to say this one has the potential of being really, really good. It also has the potential of it being just going in circles, I guess. So I'm highly wondering why I've never heard of this one, because me being a thriller anime watcher, I feel like I would have heard of this series before today. So personally, to me, that screams bad ratings. Doesn't scream horrible ratings, because if it had horrible ratings, you kind of would have also heard of it, right? You kind of always hear of the horrible ratings and the best ratings, and everything in the middle is kind of like you eventually kind of blurs out. And this one kind of screams that. To be honest, a lot of people have not talked about it. Characters of the series, I'm looking at them, they're so bland, they're so typical to other characters. I mean, the artwork is just very much like you're seeing other series. It's not really unique to itself. So I don't know, there's like no meme, no nothing that I see that I go, oh yeah, this is where that came from. So we'll see. Have you heard of it? Let me know in the comment section below. By the time this video comes out, I probably would have already watched the whole thing anyways, so you guys can comment whatever you want. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. If you haven't done so by now, it's a good time to subscribe. Thank you guys for the love and support that you show this channel. I think I'll be doing a giveaway. Not completely sure, but I think I will. So thank you for the love and support, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.